Hi. Hello. Welcome to Above Life Channel. The purpose here is to inspire your spirit and to fill you with hope. We're starting this new week with, as promised, we're going to do a little bit of energy, a little bit of healing work today together. And we're going to work in energy and we're going to talk about it a little bit. And hopefully you can have an experience where you can feel supported energetically as an empath. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today in our session time together. I'm going to double check my audio. Let's see what I got here. Oops, I was watching reels on YouTube. They're fun. All right, let's see. Here we are. I'm a little bit later this morning, I know, but I am showing up. I'm so proud of myself. It's Monday and I'm here. I'm not doing channeling of celebrities today. Today, as promised, I promised yesterday, and I think last week I also mentioned that we should do some work, some healing work together. Because we all need that right now during this time of year. And especially energetically as we move into January. We're here in January. It's the 8th. It's actually 1 month from my birthday. I'm like, oh my gosh. Wow, this time last year, life was crazy. And as an empath, there is a lot of remembrance in our fields and our energy fields. And not just memories aren't just in your head, you guys, they're in our bodies. And you've heard that trauma is stored in the body. I'm sure you've heard that a lot, but also too are those memories and then our past life, our experiences of our past in this lifetime, things that we maybe don't consciously remember, our bodies remember and feel it. And so it's really important to acknowledge through energy, we can use the flow of things to move and shift stagnant pockets of pieces of some things, maybe some shrapnel that we have from a past relationship or from a unhealthy power dynamic, maybe in the household growing up, maybe with your siblings, maybe with your family situation, whether it be the internal family, the nucleus family, or the external extended family, neighborhoods, cultural things, whatever that might look like or be for you. There are definitely pockets stored inside of our body of stagnant, kind of stuck memory. And they are connected to the past from what we have been trying to not feel in this lifetime. And that's normal. So I use the word empath. You've probably heard it before, but in case you haven't, empath really means a person who is sensitive psychically or who is sensitive to energy, who is intuitive and in tune and kind of has a sense about things and a read on people and a feeling about something, and who really processes emotions and feelings literally. So like in your body, you feel it, you have major reactions like to things, you really, there's not like a gentle kind of way that you respond to information. It's a full out like woo, full body response kind of a thing. And you know it if it's you. Okay. So it's kind of like the racing heart, the upset stomach, the tightness in the back or the shoulders, or the headaches, or the chills or the temperature changes that you might have, or things that you might consider like nervous habits or vices or things like that. Often empaths will be people who definitely utilize external things to be able to tamp down that intensity of feeling or emotion until they can't anymore. It doesn't mean it's not there. The intensity isn't there. It means that you're trying to manage it inside by using things externally. So today we're going to use some healthy things externally to help manage your energy. Okay. So the focus today, we're going to do some healthy healing connection work around just supporting your healthy energy. Okay. Whatever that looks like for you. Okay. We're not going to necessarily go in and dig in and work on your shadow and your dark side and heal all your woes or clear all the bads from your life. It's not like that. It's really about balance. It's about an alignment. And so, from my experience, has been in the moments we find our peace. And in order to do that, sometimes we have to sort through the pieces of ourselves. And when we do that, we offer compassion and we utilize emotions and energy. The emotion, the energy of emotion, we utilize that as medicine, as a way to honor ourselves, as a way to provide encouragement and support within ourselves. How can you expect anybody else in this world to support you if you don't even support yourself? If you don't believe in yourself, how can other people believe in you? You know, you got to really, really, it starts here. It starts with you, your healthy life, your reflection of life. It starts with you. The things that create your attitude, your energy, your emotion, your thoughts, all those things. And that's you. And you do have control over that. You are in power with that. Mhm. Morning coffee today. So let's arrive in and just connect. I'm going to use a tool that I often use. This is my chalice, or my cauldron also doubles as a chalice. It could be a priestess chalice as well. But I burn, I have some things in here, some pieces and bits and pieces of things. Usually, like I have rose petals in here and dried rose petals and some dried leaves and things like that. But I got for a friend of mine, for a psychic friend of mine, Passion Pixie is her name, is her handle. She's on Facebook, so you can find her there. But and I think Instagram, but Facebook, Passion Pixie. Reveal Your Radiance is her group that she has on Facebook. But I ordered a set of really amazing different types of smudge sticks that are different types of herbs, like different than I've ever used before. And I'm in love with, okay, this one's the Verde one, I think, or Verda one. Yeah, this is the Verda one. I'm going to just turn this. The dragon's blood one is my favorite. That's what I was getting at. It's a little messy because it's red, because it's dragon's blood, but it's sage, basically, with dragon's blood. Look at this. See, I'm just going to light this. And we're going to get some smoke. It's the smoke. It's not the fire. It's not the fire. It's the smoke. So this is a great analogy for you and how things affect you energetically. Okay. So somebody says something and you're like, fuming. You start to fume. It's not fair. Why does that person get a bigger raise than I do? And I've been here forever and I'm such a hard worker. And yeah, it's not personal. It's business, but it's not personal, but it feels personal, doesn't it? It feels personal. So it's not the fire, the thing that comes in and gets you and it kind of light sparks you and you're like, it's the smoke that comes after that is created from that. Now, smoke is a clearing agent. It does a lot with the shamans for clearing, and it's a beautiful way it's a calming way. The fire is intense, but the smoke is just very calming. My beautiful friend, Rebecca Cavender, she does snake priestess work, and you can actually go to her website right now. She has a beautiful workbook, and I think she has a recorded workshop, like a 3-hour workshop, and a worksheet that goes for the word of the year. And it's a great journey to clear 2023, because, yeah, we're still trying to clear that, and then step more fully into this year of 2024. And I just did mine. I'm almost done with it, and I came up with my words of the year. So if you all want to check that out, it's Rebecca Cavender, spelled like lavender, but with a C, Cavender, RebeccaCavender.com. She's also on Facebook. as well as Instagram. And if you need the link, all of those materials that she has to offer are only $33. If you need the link, just message me or email me at abovelifechannel at gmail.com, abovelifechannel@gmail.com, and I'll hook you up with her stuff. I just gave that package to one of my clients yesterday because I'm like, you need this. This is great. And I was going to just send her the link, and I'm like, I'm just going to buy it for her. She's a great client. So we do a lot of work together. So I'm like, just consider it a gift. She's been very supportive of me during my time working through all the elements and the things that are affecting my beautiful heart at this time, my etheric heart as well as my physical heart. So you see the smoke. It's so pretty, isn't it? We're going to use this beautiful smudge stick to just help connect our energy together, to focus, to bring into alignment all that you are, your body, your mind, your heart, and your soul, as we connect in our healing time together today. And as the smoke just kind of gently wafts, a soft ribbon-like stream, let it soften your gaze. As you're sitting here and you're feeling into the vibration, maybe the feeling of your body, put your hands on your body somewhere so you can kind of feel your body. Is it shaky? Have you had too much caffeine today? Is it ready for a settling into? You can't be strong if you're running barefoot. You got to get your athletic shoes on here, okay? So we got to be in that body. Are you shaky? Are you feeling a little shaky? Are you feeling a little pulled in a lot of different directions? We are at the second week of January now, and people are trying to get things kicked in. There's some requirements at work and at home and at school. We know that. They'll be there when we're done here, but let's click in, okay? We got to charge those batteries, don't we? So let the smoke symbolize the air element. When I do energy forecasts for people, I have a client that I do them for monthly. And it's an audio that I do. And we start with the direction of north to set the tone and the pace. And the element connected to that is air for the way that I move through the month. So this is my vibe. Ooh, look at that. Oh, she's so pretty. Okay. Right, so we're going to leave that in here. Let that kind of smolder a little bit. So feel your body. Is it shaky? Are you shaky or are you tense or tight? Is there tightness? If there is, just rub your shoulders. Just kind of soften. Give yourself a moment to touch your body. Don't go, ew, or don't be like, oh, that's so weird. Well, if that's weird, then you got a bigger problem. You can't manifest if you're not all in. You got to be in that body. That's what healthy energy is about. So I'm going to just rub my shoulders. Back of the neck is what it gets it for me here, where the sinuses are. Anybody got that? I bet a lot of people got some sinusy stuff going on, huh? Some of the colds and some of the big C's going around. Oh, yes. I'm just going to wiggle the back of the neck. You guys can do whatever's comfortable for you, obviously. Move your body or work with your body in a way that is comfortable for you. I think I'm going to take off my ring here. Rub the hands. Always soft and gentle. You don't have to massage. You can just rub the hands or hold your hands. I mean, really, just be your own connective, sweet, supportive, tender. Yeah, just feel that. Oh, feel that. Then bring your hands together in whatever way you want to. You can clasp them, you can cup them, you can prayer position, whatever works for you, and just breathe in and exhale out. Keep them right below the chin so they're right about the throat level for effective communication and receivership of energy. Nice breath in. And exhale out. Thinking about that air element, letting our thoughts just float like clouds, like the fluffy clouds in the sky. Just let them be light and airy, not heavy and thick, but just let them be present, but not restrictive. Just really light and fluffy as you breathe in and exhale out. Good. Nice. Feeling that energy with the hands connected, with the alignment of the centering of your spine, connecting in with the energy from that throat chakra and the heart chakra working together, bringing that water element in as well. So now we're introducing water. Water creates the energy of flow. Water creates the divine feminine release of energy. It helps to calm and soothe. It helps to move. It creates momentum. It doesn't have to be a rush or a flood or an intensity. It can also provide a respite. Taking a bath after a stressful day, or putting your feet, giving yourself a foot bath, going to get some reflexology, having somebody rub those feet would sure feel good, wouldn't it? You could do that as well. But just that energy of that water is so welcome right now. When your hands are together at the chest here, there is a union, a reunion, yeah, a coming back together. Yes, an acknowledgement of being in your healthy body, even if you have a physical ailment or physical restrictions. Your body has opportunities, has pockets of health and wellness in it, just as much as it has pockets of pain and resistance. So let's amplify the healthy parts of you. Okay? Let's just really be in this state of feeling. I'm going to close my eyes here for a moment, just feeling. I'm just going to feel some energy of what I've been calling gratitude, but it's really a form of love, a recognition for the things that are working, because there's a lot that is working well, working for you, working out for you. And it's so hard to see that if you're living in your car, but at least at that point, there's a car. There's some form of shelter. And I can say that because when I was in college, I lived in a car for a bit. Seriously. Yep. I got lots of stories, interesting stories about me that you probably wouldn't even guess. But don't we all? Right? Nice breath in. And exhale out. Yeah. Closing the eyes and just feeling into the body. I'm going to feel my hips and my butt as I'm sitting. I'm going to rock a little bit because just the gentle motion helps to move the energy. Just helps me feel that calming of my nervous system, that energy of the spine, letting it release into the earth and soothing the back and exchange kind of moving slowly up the back from the base of the spine. So at that sacrum, at the tailbone there, that bottom of the tailbone, letting the energy of the earth kind of gently kind of open to kind of be part of that base chakra, that energy at the base of the spine, that root chakra, that rich red energy. That's a chakra is an energy center. If you do yoga or meditation, you're familiar with that. But it's kind of it's at the base, and I always see it. It looks like a triangle, like a red triangle usually. Right now, it kind of looks like a heart. It's like trying to open, like the bottom of it is like connected to the earth, and then it's trying to open to bring all this energy that you've been holding at your base of your body. So if you have low back pain, this might be it. I'm gonna rub my back a little bit because I do have a little bit of low back stuff. It's probably from my yoga practice, but yoga releases the energy, especially from the earth. And so it's very likely that those two things are connected. So we're bringing the energy to flow state in a way that your body can receive it and that you can reciprocate on a release. So every time you exhale or breathe out, you can release by relaxing into your body, by just being aware of it, dropping your shoulders, letting your chair hold you. Maybe if you feel inspired, you can release your arms out and open your arms up. Give a nice stretch and just, again, do this at the state and rate that your body feels good. What supports your body? That's one thing that I've been learning during my cardiac rehab and on this experience with my after my open heart surgery is that you can do, like, pain is the guide. So if it's painful, then you stop. That's how you know. When it's painful, when it hurts, you stop. I'm like, wow, if we could only use that. If we could only use that in all the areas of our lives, well, we can. Okay. We can. Letting that root chakra, again, imagining, using your mind's eye, using your imagination and your ability to visualize, to create in your mind what a triangle of red looks like, and imagine it at the base of your spine, at that tailbone, and imagine it opening up like a heart and like a flower opening up wide so that all that goodness energy from the earth, that pure, beautiful, divine, feminine, loving, nurturing Mother Gaia energy comes up into the body instead of holding it down low and keeping it away from your heart. We're going to let it flow up that spine through that sacrum, through that sacral chakra, through that solar plexus energy, and up into that heart. Get it to the heart, baby. That's what we want. We want that heart soothed and honored, and a deep bow to the heart with that red energy. I'm seeing in my third eye, I'm seeing the energy of a crystal, a stone, which is that beautiful Native American. It's that rich red. Oh, I can't think of the name of it right now. It's red. Red jasper. There we go. I knew it was there. I could see it, but I couldn't quite grab it. Red jasper. Look that up, Google that up, and see what that looks like. If you have some, it might be a cue here, a little sign for you, a little nudge to grab that. If you have a bracelet, you wear it. I actually got earrings as a gift from a friend of mine that are red jasper. Yeah, for Christmas, or for maybe for healing, to help with healing, because it's very grounding energy. There are other stones and rocks that help ground too. So if we're going to focus on that root chakra energy and connection to earth today during this healing that we're having here, this healing energy flow, we are going to also invite in other stones. I'm going to recommend a couple other ones that are just coming right in for people. I see like a black tourmaline that helps with clearing of negativity and things, and protection as well. and also hematite, which is what this is. I'm trying to think if I have one. Do I have a red? I don't have a red down here. I have a red upstairs, I think. Yeah, I think that's upstairs. I'm looking around to see. Yeah. Usually stones, usually stones that are darker in color are more grounding. That's been my personal experience, or something that you've gathered yourself, like on a journey. When you've been outside and you've gathered some stones or some rocks, those are very grounding and earthy because they're from the earth, obviously, right? So those couple, anything that's a jasper, from what I found too, often has an earthly vibration, even though they have a kind of an assignment, an extra level of purpose to them. But jaspers in general, like the Dalmatian jasper, I love that one. Um, Green moss agate, so that dark green stone, green moss agate tends to be very, I find, very grounded and earthy connected. So those deep green stones, maybe malachite, but it's a little bit more mystical. I'll say it that way. A little bit more mystical. So bringing that energy up from that tailbone. There's no forcing of energy, it's just the natural flow. So we've got the air element, we've got the heart energy. So the air element with the mind, and the heart energy being honored with the water element. And then we've got the earth energy also being honored. Yeah. And then we do have the fire element, as we are burning the incense also. And we needed the fire to start this, right? But the fire is not the intensity of what we are leading with today. So in our healing practice, as we're connecting with energy, we're using the elements today. That's what's happening. So we've got the air element, we've got the water element, and the earth element. You can use the fire element, but use it subtly, I would suggest, like with a candle, or the burning of the sage, like we're doing right now. We're burning the sage. Mhm. That feels right, because it's all the balance. So the fire is part of it, but it's backstage. It's a supporting actor. Okay. It's not the main part of the story here today. So I'm also going to ask an archangel. Oh, thank you. I just see that right away. So Archangel Ariel is present. Ariel is a beautiful purple color. Sometimes she's green. Depends on what you're working with her for. Green is more of the abundance, the growth, the entrepreneurship. The purple is more like leadership based. It's also divine feminine. It's also bringing forward the feminine. If you're healing the feminine, if you have an imbalance, or you feel like you do with the masculine feminine energies, or there's an adversarial connection inside the body, it makes healing difficult because the parts of your body are kind of arguing energetically. And so the divine feminine energy of Archangel Ariel is that purple leadership, kind of royal, almost regal, but very intelligent, very organized, very able to notice patterns and sacred geometries, but also practical. She is practical. I love her. She's actually my daughter's lead guide. I met Archangel Ariel when my daughter was having eye surgery when she was like 4. She was in the surgery, and I was doing a meditation while she was in the surgery, and I'm sitting in the waiting room, and I met Archangel Ariel then. So, and then I've worked with her a lot. I've seen her a lot because I work with women a lot, really strong women who are doing their own business, or who are doing psychic work or healing work or that kind of thing. So, yeah, I see her a lot with people. Yeah. So Archangel Ariel is present, but an angel known for healing is Archangel Raphael. And that's physical body healing, as well as emotional healing, and as well as mental healing. Okay. So, what we want today is we want Archangel Raphael to come in and amplify our immune system, not out of fear, but out of a recognition of being proactive. And part of our own healing is taking care of ourselves. So doing the things that you can do to support your body in your immune system. It doesn't mean you're not going to catch something. It just means that you're ready when you do and that you trust your body. Now, many of us do not trust our bodies, do we? I know. I know it's been a journey. I've been fortunate because for many, many, many years I've worked with my body and wanting to be connected to my body and to know my body. I've really, really cared about that for a good 8, 10 years now. So that's not new for me. But to the degree at which I had to trust my body, that was an experience in October when I had the open heart surgery. I just really I did trust my body. I did. I was like, "Well, I'm strong. My body is strong," and I just knew there was never a doubt for me that it wouldn't heal, that it wouldn't get healthy again. There's just never a doubt. But the work that it takes or the commitment or what you need to do in your situation for your body to amplify and support it with Archangel Raphael's help is something that you have to decide. And I'm not talking like major dramatic things. I'm talking have some water instead of another cup of coffee. I'm talking maybe it's time for some vitamin C. I'm talking like that kind of stuff. Maybe it's replace the Rice Krispie bar with some carrot sticks and a dip, or maybe some green leafy veggies, that kind of thing. Simple, like not an overhaul. I'm not talking about massive change. I'm talking about sweet moments, things that you can do to take care of your tender, beautiful body. And this is what embodiment is. And if you want to be intuitive, if you really want to be intuitive, if you really want to get on the inside scoop about what's up for your life psychically and metaphysically, you gotta be in the body and you gotta take care of your body because sooner or later it's gonna just be like, nope, you're gonna hit the wall and you're not gonna be able to develop intuitively anymore. You're not. You're gonna hit a wall because you can only go so far with the vibration of the body you're in. And so you take care of it. You have a respectful, peaceful, and loving relationship with it. And we talked yesterday a little bit about like the thoughts, the mind, and having a connection with Archangel Raphael will also help encourage yourself. Like if you can't do it if it's not natural for you to have dialogue with yourself that's good and positive and encouraging and uplifting, do some stuff with the angel cards that will positive and encourage and uplift you. Like do something where you can connect with Archangel Raphael, like even pray or find quotes or find images that you can look at that inspire you. That's the kind of thing you can do. And it's so subtle. It's not massive, it's subtle. But you need things you can do anytime you start to feel like, oh crap, this sucks. I feel crappy. And I'm just gonna go and, drown myself in a bottle of wine. At 5 o'clock, it's quitting time. I'm gonna go drink a bottle of wine and go to sleep. It's like, no. Before you do that, do some other things. Connect in with Archangel Raphael and ask your body what you really need. Because you're trying to escape, which means you're jumping out of your body. And whenever you use a vice, you're leaving your body. You're leaving. You're leaving. When you're altering your state so much that you're not with it, you're not here, you have left your body, you've abandoned yourself. You've vacated the premises. So to build trust with your body, you got to show up. Again, I'm not talking about major exercising or anything. I'm talking about energetically. Okay, you got to show up for your body. You just got to. So, all right, my beautiful friends. Yeah, this feels good. I'm going to say hello to the chat and then we're going to wrap for today. I got some things I got to do today. I got a session. Yes, I'm doing sessions. Oh, before I forget, my friends, Wednesday night, I'm doing an inspiring psychic experience where I'm doing a psychic readings for you in a group setting. So what happens is we tap in I share some info. Maybe we have a guest spirit guide or somebody comes in, or I do a 4 pillars vibe. I set the space. I share some stuff, and then you guys can ask questions. And it's not for celebrity channeling, and I'm not doing afterlife communication. So we're not going to talk to grandpa or anything like that. That just takes an extra level of stuff right now that I am not willing to dig into because of the empathic energies that are around. There is too much stuff in. Now, this isn't even just about me as like I'm good, you guys. I can totally work. I'm good. I'm feeling great, and I can work and stuff, right? And I know my limits, and so I pull back when I can't, and I've got some help from a virtual assistant, and so I'm doing okay that way, okay? But the energies are crazy, and I am not going to go digging around in the afterlife trying to find somebody's grandpa. I'm not going to do it right now. It's just not. And I don't want a bunch of spirits trying to get into my space. I do not want that. I want a pristine empathic energy so that I can provide a safe container when I'm in private session with people, when I'm doing mentoring work with clients, when I'm doing coaching work with clients. I need that pristine. So my spirit guides, my archangels, my saints, deities, God, goddesses, they can come in. That's fine. Your energy of your higher self, that's fine, because that's why we're connecting, right? But all the extras, no, cannot do that right now. I shouldn't say can't. I shouldn't say can't. I'm going to say I'm not going to. I am creating a boundary around that right now. So we'll see what happens in the future, but nope, not going to do it. My health and my energetic health, for all the things I want to do for you and share with you in the future, I just need to really be in my top form. I really, really do. So anyway, I'm doing an inspiring psychic experience group. It's $40 to join, and it's usually about 60 to 80 minutes, depending upon how many people we have. And then you can ask questions about different parts of your life. You can ask about money. You can ask about your career. You can ask about health. You can ask about all sorts of things, and then we'll tap in and we'll respond to that. Or you can just ask for insight, and a certain area, you pick an area, it helps. Then I can zone in on the area, and then we can talk about whatever shows up around there. And usually there's a common theme. People have similar stuff going on. Somebody might come in and be like, I'm really worried about my son and his wife and my granddaughter, or whatever. You can talk about it a little bit, and then we'll connect and we'll give you some insight. It's not in lieu of a private session with me, because private session, obviously, you get way more information, time, and details, but you can at least get something from it, and it's affordable. So there will be a link. There is a link. Again, that's January 10th at 6 p.m. Central. January 10th is Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central, and you can sign up for that. And the link should work. And if it doesn't, email me at abovelifechannel@gmail.com. Okay, let me say hi to the chat. Hi, Mary. Oh, nice to see ya. Mary, Minnesota Mary. Let's see here. Oh, Lisa. Hello. I'm going to just put my glasses on. It might make it easier, huh? Hi, Cammie. Oh, you're at Graceland? Nice. Hey, Passion Pixie. Yeah, thank you. Good morning. I'm going to call you. I was going to call you earlier. Hello, Aura. Nice to see you. All right. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I wish you all the good vibes. All right, as we step into this week. We'll see what happens. Hello to my friends in the snowstorm on the East Coast. You sent me some of your snow. I woke up and had a little bit. You can't see it in the thing, but it's not actually totally a whiteout or anything. You just can't see it because it's too bright. But there's a little bit of snow, just a little bit, not even an inch probably. Sorry, I'm not going to complain. Eventually, we're going to get nailed. I'm sure we'll get hammered, but not yet. Not yet. So lucky, but I hope you guys are hunkered down and cozy, and as you're digging out of that. So hope everybody's safe and well. All right, my friends. I look forward to talking to you again on Sunday for sure, for Sunday morning coffee, and then Monday again. Everybody stay well, be well. All right. And if you are looking for services from me, go ahead and check out the description because I did update a few things and I'm still in the process of, I want to add more about my mentoring program. So I'll have to do that. But all right. Thank you all for being here. I hope we've inspired your spirit and filled you with some hope today and encouraged you to live your life. It's your life after all, and you get to live it. Just live it. Thanks for being here.